Hi there, my name is Michelle Alpha Pescosolido, and how did I become my Lead System Pro Member of the Month? I want to take a moment to share that with you, but first I want to tell you a little bit about my story if you have not heard. I started in the industry probably a little bit over a year ago. It was around March, and I didn't have any network marketing experience at all. In fact, I had no clue what I was getting into other than I loved the product that I was selling, which was means nothing now. And I thought that I could make a fortune at it, which means nothing now too. I think a lot of people in this industry actually, when they get into the business, they're very naive and they make mistakes. It's very natural to make those mistakes along the way, but that's okay. I encourage people to make mistakes, but then again, I also encourage people to partner up with somebody that has been successful so you can duplicate exactly what they do. So back to my story is I continue to listen to my upline, write down friends, family, start recruiting the bartender, the postman, UPS guy. I mean, whoever walked across my path. I was completely disgusted with myself. All my friends on Facebook, I think, started blocking my status updates, but that's okay. That's when I ventured out online and started researching another way to build my business. And I ran across my good friend and business partner now, Mark Hoverson. And he was in a program called the MLM Launch Formula with Jonathan Budd. This is really funny because when I first got into that course, the guy I was working with, Eric Wilkes, who is also a good friend and mentor of mine now, I had to ask him on the MLM Launch Formula, what am I launching? That's how naive I was. I had no clue what I was doing. I was launching my business, had no idea what was going on. So that's my past, and I did that for several months, got nowhere, got frustrated, and like I said, once I partnered up with Mark and Eric, things started to change for me, but I still was missing one little aspect of my business, and that was a system. In this industry, you have to have a system in place, and I am going to encourage you as the MLSP member of the month, don't try to create this system yourself. I actually did that, and once I joined MLSP, I literally threw it all out myself. I was creating my own boot camp. I had my own landing pages. It was crazy. It was taking so much of my time. But what you have to remember is when you have a system in place, that system, if you have set it up and you're working it effectively, you should be generating leads online. And that is what our business should be revolving around is leads. I get very frustrated and just so mind boggling to me how people get in this industry and they spend so much time over here, 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 but never get to the core of it, what I like to call is the lead pot. This is where you get all your leads. And that's through one simple system, MLSP. So once I tapped into that and I really started getting my feet planted on the ground, I looked at that leaderboard. And it's all about mindset too. Is you have to have that mindset. I looked on there and I thought to myself, I'm going to make the top couple of one, two, whatever it takes. I mean, I'm going for the top. I mean, I don't like to lose. That's just my personality. Who cares about winning? I hate to lose. Call it a flaw in my personality. I don't know. I just hate to lose. It's not about winning. I hate to lose. So I looked at that, set my goal, and said, I'm going after that spot, and I went for it. I put my head down and I drove for it. And that's how I became the member of the month. I quit focusing on all this other stuff that's running around out here. I simply let MLSP work for me. It's got the capture pages in it. It's got the funnel in it. Why create all this extra work? Put what you have right there to test and start generating leads. And that's exactly what I did. And once I got that through my brain and focused on that for 30 days, it changed the entire direction of my business. I'm sponsoring 4 to 6 people into my business every single week. I'm sponsoring at least one or so a day into MLSP because I'm able to show them the system and stay committed to them. So that's how I truly believe that I became member of the month. It really had a lot to do with my drive, my passion, my determination, and that no obstacle could stop me. I could overcome it. I don't care how big it was, how fierce it looked, and how unobtainable it seemed. I cleared that out of my head and said to myself, you know what? I'm going to make it happen. Now, don't get me wrong. There were many days, because I am human and I am normal, that I got down and I wanted to just throw everything in the air and quit. I did. But I want to encourage you that if you put your mind to something and you focus and you go after one thing and master it, you too can be successful within this industry, and you too can get Member of the Month. I want to encourage you to get in contact with me if you have any questions at all. I'm really excited about it. I hope that this video shared a little bit of insight on how I became Member of the Month, and I look forward to getting to know you, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.